Hi guys, Dick back here with Big Boy Bushcraft. You can probably tell by my voice, I'm not well. Got a touch of, not touch, got quite a bit of bronchitis, I guess. Shot this video last weekend. Me and Maritime Spook and my young fella Cameron went out, and it was adventurous, to say the least. You'll see what's coming up here. And if you want to unsubscribe from me, go right ahead. After what you see, you might want to. Anyway, we'll roll some footage here, and then I'll come back in and explain a little bit more what happened on that day. Hey, Dick here with the Big Boy Bushcraft. I'm out in down the bay there with Maritime Spook today. We're gonna spark up a fire on the beach, and he gave me one of these fast fire cubes. We're gonna try this out. We haven't tried these yet. See how they go. You're supposed to be able to light them with almost anything. Lighter, ferro rod. So I'm gonna try striking it with a ferro rod and see how it goes. Going here. Goddamn thing.
That's the way usually.
This friggin' striker does not have enough flashing on it, so I'll fix that really quick. There
you go.
I'll fix that. Let's try that now. There we go. Come on, you son of a whore.
Some of them are hard to get, man.
We'll try this on the ground here first, off that wood.
Do you want that big one of mine?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, actually.
All right, so my striker was not working all that great, so I grabbed Spook's Uberluden one here. I forgot mine at home. We'll try this guy. Well, it's not taking right away. Maybe if I scrape this up a little bit.
There you go. This is all like relative to whether or not how these work too. This is a good test. That's why you gotta test stuff too.
Yep.
See, I see a spark hit it, but it wants to.
Yeah, it wants to, but it hasn't quite taken yet.
That wind too, but that's a good test of the wind too, because this shit's light.
Yep.
Huh.
Let's try the trusty old lighter.
There you go.
Jesus.
It's the wind down here, man. That's why, because it's just that little bit of wind fucks everything up.
Yeah.
Excuse my French, but...
No, don't worry about swearing on my videos. Fuck. I'm gonna bust some of this up, maybe.
Yeah. I'll tell you, we would have froze to death by now. I'm gonna write the company and let them know about this travesty.
See if I can get some of this wind out. There we go.
It worked. Yes,
yeah, once you get an actual flame on it, she goes pretty good, but
yeah, that's the thing, man.
It's the goddamn wind.
Black Scout Survival Jack.
All right, so here I'll give you your striker back here, your fur rod back here, Spook.
Thank you.
Get some small stuff on here.
Actually, that works pretty freaking good, man.
Yeah, once you get her going,
Once
eh?
you get her going, she works really good, actually.
Don't try it in the wind, I guess.
Yeah, the wind's not the best. And actually, it comes with that little striker anyway, so maybe it needs a spark more than it needs a like metal pot.
Yeah,
You know
maybe.
what I mean?
Well,
Something better than that, so.
It was a good test anyway, for sure.
For sure, man. That's what you got to do. I'll tell you that, boys. You guys know that if you're watching this. You got to get out and test your shit, because if you don't, you come out it's minus like 16 right now. And if we had just brought that with us, we wouldn't have known how it worked. But now we do, so it works fine. You just got to do what it wants.
There, we'll get a little smudge going here and put some water on, make some tea or some coffee or something. I had a big plan to make a venison stew. I got all my deer meat, my vegetables all cut up, and I even made some dumpling dough there. It's gonna have some dumplings with it. We were down here on the beach, and I looked at my son Cameron here, my producer, or cameraman. I said, "Oh shit, the Dutch oven," sitting on the counter at home. So I think maybe we'll throw some on a stick and cook it over the fire that way, and instead of having dumplings, we'll use that dough to make some bannock, which is basically the same thing anyway, just cooked differently. So we'll get the fire going and some water on, and I'll be back with you. Hey guys, I'm back. We get the fire going a bit here. Doing up some char cloth. That other char cloth I did was a little too much elastic from that socks. So I took an old pair of jeans, and I got the idea from Shalisa to go look for some tins after Christmas. By the time I get out there, I didn't. There weren't any Christmas tins left, but there were some Easter ones. So I got a bigger one, and I took an old pair of jeans I had that were no good, and I cut them all up. So now I'm making some new char cloth and this here. I got my Stanley pot going here. It's new. I've only used it once before. I've got it for Christmas. Anybody who's got one of these will probably know, if you put these in the fire, this is what happens to the top. They all melt. This, let me see. There we go. This cover, if you get them too hot, they'll melt. But I wanted to show you how to make a really, really good cup of tea. A lot of people will just boil the water, and then they'll put the tea bag in their water and steep it that way. I find if you get your water boiling, put your tea bag in, let that boil for about 5 minutes or so. With the tea bag in, leave the tea bag right in there. It makes for a better cup of tea. I'm sure there's physics behind it. I don't know if molecules and shit and essential oils and all that horse shit get all moving around or what, but whatever it is, for whatever reason, it makes a really, really good cup of tea. It's nice and smooth and better tasting, I think, than just putting the tea bag in the hot water and letting it steep that way. Anyway, I'm going to let this boil for about 5 minutes, and I'll come back to you, and we'll try some tea, get warmed up here. It's pretty freaking cold, as you can tell by my mustache. I probably got some ice on it. Anyway, I'm back in a bit.
Hey, nice to see you back again. Well, as you can see, the fire starting didn't go out well. It was a lot colder than we expected it to be. We should have been in cover, but we thought that it would be nice out there on the bay, and the cove would be a little more secluded, but the wind cut around on us, and we tried to make the best do, but the best of what we had. And I don't know if any of you guys not from around here realize just how high the tides are here. They're the highest in the world. They're actually 32 feet from low tide to high tide. So if you can imagine standing on a wharf and looking down 32 feet, that would be the water when the water tide is low. And then when the tide is high, 6 hours later, is at your feet. So it comes in a big hurry. So we were sitting there, and we knew the tide was coming up, but we doing other things and just kind of lost track of time. And I looked over and I said, "Spook, look." Sorry about that. The water was just running in on top of all that ice out there on that little peninsula, that little alcove we had there. And So by the time we got over to look to see what it was probably up to about her knees. So we were thinking about trudging through that and then stopping and lighting a fire and warming ourselves up before we headed back out, or to cut her around the other way. Well, luckily for us, the landowner came down and he had a set of waders on. He come across and he let us go around and up in his property. I'll show you some footage of that as well. So we'll roll that, and I'll see you in a bit.
Well, we were just shooting, and Dad looked over and noticed that our path of entry, or exit, had washed away. So we have to take an alternate route now.
What's going on here?
We're shooting some videos. We came in this way and just realized kind of can't go that way. Yeah, that's where we're planning to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't really pay too much attention.
Oh, it comes in quickly.
It does.
So you leaving now, or
Yeah.
you know you can walk around there and then you can just walk up across my field. How's that?
Perfect.
Good.
Thank you, man.
So we made it up onto land after that, and Spook took me to a spot there where he knew there was a good vein of chaga, and so I don't know if you guys know what chaga is, but it's a natural fungus that grows on birch trees. It's very popular in Europe, especially Russia and Siberia. It's got a lot of health benefits to it. You just cut it out, dry it up. You can make it into a tincture if you want, or you can just grind it up into a tea and drink it like that, or it works as an excellent fire starter. Just to get a little ember going, and it'll just smolder for what seems like ever, and you can light a fire off it. I'll go a little more into some more detail about chaga later on in other videos. But anyway, for now, this is a little bit of me harvesting some chaga here out of this tree. Everything else up to this point, or up from this point on, everything went good. We got some chaga, back up the truck, had some laughs about our day and whatnot, and had a great time, and jumped in the truck and came home. So when I came home, this is what I found. Well, see, I built this barn last year, and didn't get time because my knees and whatnot to get a roof on it yet. I had some felt paper up there and some tarp to keep the wind off it, and I didn't have it sided yet either. But the high winds that day, I guess, tore that off. So I spent the rest of my day fixing up the barn on the roof, and I got that done. So after that all happened, didn't feel great. Had a cold coming on. Cold get worse and worse. Went to go to work and get out of my truck. Walked across the parking lot, and it was breathing like I ran up 4 flights of stairs just from walking across the parking lot. So I went to the hospital, and this is what I got. So they put me on a couple of different prescriptions. Actually, these are my second set. I've already finished the first set of 2, and let's see, I got 3. Actually, I have another one. I got 4 inhalers all together. So this is what I'm dealing with now, and this is why I haven't got the video out to now. So it wasn't the greatest day out for me. My fire lighting skills were certainly put to the test. My young father told me I look like I'm a poser. So if you want to unsubscribe, go right ahead. Anyway, so that's what I've been up to this last little while. I haven't been putting any videos out. So I'm gonna let this finish this off. Go rest my voice. Take another couple hauls off my puffer here and call it a day. See you guys later.